That's what Zeller was thinking. I don't know anything about the course. Heart Ranch. Yeah.
There's plenty of hills at Heart Ranch, but it's running down the middle of the street.
Okay. There are some hills out there, though. But it's right next to it.
Yeah.
That's what I think the location, but I think it's probably a golf course, so it's probably pretty flat.
There are some hilly holes.
Yeah.
I know Jake said they weren't going to do anything as a team for the 1,000, but if he gets a 340 he needs to set the school record, then yes, they're going to do something. Yeah, 1,000 yards in a season. Good evening and welcome to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, Elk Point, South Dakota, where the Huskies and the Flyers from Flandreau are getting ready to face each other in this regular season finale here in Class 11B. I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season long, alongside Abby Casting, our videographer. Folks, you're in for a good one tonight. The Flandreau Flyers and the Huskies are getting ready to do battle. Now, the Huskies come into this game with a record of 4-3 after that big win over McCook Central Montrose last week, 48-44. Flandreau comes into the matchup 1-6 after getting their first win of the season, 12-6 last week over the Webster area Bearcats. Now, as we've talked about off and on this second half of the season, the Huskies are still missing Drake Peed, who injured his knee a couple of weeks ago against the Sioux Valley Cossacks. He did have surgery this past week to repair the damage. We wish Drake all the best in his recovery. Now, in the win over the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose last week, Riley Schmitz ran for a school record 257 yards and scored 4 touchdowns on the night for the Huskies. That put Riley at 993 yards total for the season, so he will more than likely break that 1,000-yard mark tonight. And I was speaking with Coach Jake Terry before the game, and Riley needs 340 yards the rest of the way in order to break the single season record for most yards rushed by a running back, or anyone for that matter. Now, Skylar Swadek chipped in 124 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns on the night as well last week for the Huskies. Quarterback Noah McDermott went 8 for 11 through the air for 66 yards and had 28 yards on the ground for the Huskies. Now on defense, the Huskies were led by Andrew Neerman, who had 11.5 tackles on the night, including a sack and 2 tackles for loss. Schmitz also had a big night on defense for the Huskies, recording 10.5 tackles, and 8 of those tackles were for lots of yardage against the Fighting Cougars. The Huskies recorded 2 sacks on the night, the second one coming from Lucas Heiser, who also had 3.5 tackles on the night. So far this season, the Huskies have 2,344 yards of total offense on the year, compared to their opponents only having 1,908 on the season. The Huskies are gaining 335 yards per game and have held their opponents to 273 yards per game. One area which the Huskies have struggled in, though, is scoring. The Huskies have been outscored by their opponents in the first 3 quarters of every game, but they've nearly doubled up their opponents in the fourth quarter. The Huskies have scored 193 points to their opponents' 196 on the season so far. The Flyers this year have been led by their junior quarterback Tanner Christensen, who has gone 32 of 81 passing for 554 yards on the season. Christensen has thrown 7 touchdowns and 8 interceptions on the season coming into tonight. So the Huskies are going to be looking for several different looks from the Flyers, whether it's 5 wide, 5 wide outs, or a double tight end set. It's just going to be interesting to see what they end up doing. Sophomore Ethan Hoffman has carried the ball 103 times for 259 yards on the season for the Flyers. Junior Tathan Hedrick has 44 carries on the year for 253 yards, and he is averaging 17.4 yards per carry on the year. Junior Tosh Lunde has 14 catches for 213 yards on the year with 4 touchdowns and 31 carries for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Flyers. On defense, the Flyers are led by Lunde, who has 56 tackles on the year, including 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, an interception, a forced fumble, and 2 fumble recoveries. So he is a force to be reckoned with on defense. Hoffman has chipped in 38 tackles on the year as well for the Flyers defense, along with an interception. Now, this is the final regular season game for both teams going into the playoffs, where the top 16 teams will make it into the playoffs. Currently, the Huskies are sitting as the number 5 seed in Class B, and if the playoffs were to start tonight, they would have been facing the Mount Vernon Plankinton Titans for the second time this season. The Huskies defeated the Titans 40-6 in the season opener back on August 21st in Mount Vernon. Flandreau won't make the playoffs this year, but this is a young team which is in a rebuilding phase, and there is a good chance that in the next several years, the Flyers will get back into the postseason. So when we come back, we're going to have your starting lineups, the national anthem, and kickoff between the Huskies and the Flyers. It's all on the way next from Elk Point-Jefferson High School. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at The Dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Welcome back to Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies and the Flyers are getting ready to do battle. Let's take a look at some of the other games from around the state that we're going to be watching tonight that are going to be very important in terms of seeding for the first round of the playoffs next Thursday night. McCook Central Montrose is taking on Redfield tonight. Aberdeen Roncalli is playing Woonsocket Washington Springs Sanborn Central. Beersford is taking on Bridgewater Emory Ethan. Custer is playing Hot Springs. Garrettson is playing Sioux Valley. Groton area is playing Stanley County. Lee Deadwood takes on St. Thomas More. Miller Highmore Herald takes on Mount Vernon Plankinton, and Sisseton is taking on Webster area. We will keep an eye on these games as they go throughout the night. So let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, we're going to go over the starting lineups for your Huskies. At quarterback, number 12, Noah McDermott, the 5'11", 166-pound sophomore. Running back is number 5, Riley Schmitz, a 6', 171-pound senior. At the other running back, number 33, Skylar Swadek, a 5'10", 155-pound senior. At wide receivers, number 15, Tyler Gehring, a 168-pound senior. Tight end is number 31, Will Gary, 5'9", 158-pound senior, and Jacob Lichtenberg, number 42, a 6'2", 202-pound junior. At left tackle for the Huskies, number 60, Chase Fournier, 6'2", 223-pound sophomore. Left guard is number 54, Tyler LaFleur, a 6', 198-pound senior. At center, number 66, Noah Larson, a 6'1", 228-pound junior. At right guard is Ethan Kelly, number 71. He's a 6'3", 284-pound junior. And at right tackle is number 72, Luke McInerney, a 6'4", 272-pound senior. Taking a look at the Husky defense. At defensive end are number 44, Andrew Neerman, a 6', 188-pound senior, and number 42, Jacob Lichtenberg. Defensive tackles are number 66, Noah Larson, number 60, Chase Fournier, and number 71, Ethan Kelly. The linebackers are number 5, Riley Schmitz, and number 27, Ben Swadek. He is a 5'10", 163-pound sophomore. And the defensive backs for the Huskies are number 33, Skylar Swadek, number 15, Tyler Gehring, number 7, Hunter Gary, a 5'7", 134-pound sophomore, and number 22, Lucas Heiser, a 5'9", 158-pound sophomore.
At wide receiver,
Now taking a look at the Flandreau offense, at quarterback number 10, Tanner Christensen,
running back, number
a 5'11", 165-pound junior. Number 7, Ethan Hoffman is one of the running backs. He is a 5'9", 145-pound sophomore. At the other running back, number 11, Tathan Hedrick, a 6 foot, 175-pound junior. At wide receiver,
head coach for the Huskies is Jake Terry.
number 27, Mario Bonilla, 5'11", 170-pound senior. Number 26, Tosh Lunde, a 6'5", 225-pound junior. And number 2, Colby Peters, a 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. The left tackle for the Flyers is number 72, Braden Peters, a 6'2", 285-pound senior. At left guard is number 77, Brady Johnson, a 6'5", 305-pound senior. At center, number 75, Gage Gullickson, a 6'5", 285-pound senior. Right guard is number 74, Isaiah Fisherman, a 6'1", 250-pound sophomore. And at right tackle is number 67, Sergio Morales, a 5'10", 235-pound junior. We will get to the Flyers defense in just a moment, as the national anthem is going to be played by the Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Pep Band. Colors being presented by the VFW Post here in Elk Point.
Let's play some football.
As the colors are retired from the field, let's go over the Flyers defense. At defensive end, number 72, Braden Peters, and number 74, Isaiah Fisherman. The defensive tackles are number 67, Sergio Morales, and number 77, Brady Johnson. The linebackers are number 11, Tathan Hedrick, and number 2, Colby Peters, and number 26, Tosh Lunde. The strong safety is number 7, Ethan Hoffman. The cornerbacks for the Flyers are number 10, Tanner Christensen, and number 25, Sam Gassman. He is a 5'11", 160-pound senior. And the free safety for the Flyers is number 21, Lane Johansson, a 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore. So those are your starting lineups for the Huskies and for the Flyers as we get set for this final regular season Big East Conference matchup between the Huskies and the Flandreau Flyers. Again, the Huskies come into this game 4-3 on the season. Flandreau comes in with a record of 1-6 after getting their first win over the Webster area Bearcats last week. So a beautiful night here in Elk Point. If you like cooler weather, it is 52 degrees and mostly cloudy. There is a bit of a wind coming from the south. I'd say it's about 10 miles an hour. They're saying 4 miles an hour, 51 degrees here at kickoff. So So I believe Flandreau won the toss. They have elected to receive. Huskies are going to kick it away to the Flandreau Flyers.
Just a little announcement. The youth football program has raffle tickets for $10 each for a 2020.
So as the captains trot off the field, Tyler Gehring, Riley Schmitz trot off the field. It's going to be the Husky defense coming out first.
You'll get one. I also, the after prom committee.
Carson Timmons is going to do the kicking duties for the Huskies tonight here against the Flandreau Flyers.
There'll be 28 different drawings in your name. If you win, you're still in. So you technically can win 28 times. There's $4,000 in total cash prizes. Get your tickets.
So a chilly night as everybody up in the press box is bundled up. I see everybody in the stands bundled up as well. A good crowd on hand tonight for the final home game of the season up until the playoffs. The playoffs begin next Thursday night with an opponent to be determined. So Carson Timmons back to kick for the Huskies, back deep for the Flyers. It's Ethan Hoffman standing at about his own 5-yard line. So Timmons puts a boot into this one. It is going to go out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. So Flandreau is going to take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Flyers will take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
So Tanner Christensen's going to bring the Flandreau offense to the line. Again, he is a 5'11", 165-pound junior. He has gone 31 of 82 this season. 32 of 81, for 554 yards. So let's see what kind of a look Flandreau brings out tonight. So Christensen under center. He's got one-man split wide to the right. Ice formation in the backfield. Man in motion. Christensen handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman gets nowhere, maybe a yard on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Flyers with 11:48 left to go here in this opening period. So Christensen brings the play in from the sidelines. This is not a deep Flandreau team. They've only got 19 players dressed for tonight's game. So Christensen back under center. I formation in the backfield. One-man split wide to the left, one split wide to the right. Handoff goes right up the middle to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to get the first down and more. He's going to get 10 yards on the carry. It brings the ball all the way out to the 46-yard line, and that's going to be a Flyer first down.
That's enough for a Flyer first down.
So Flandreau getting things started off on the right foot so far. 1st and 10 for the Flyers from their own 46-yard line. So Christensen, I formation in the backfield. One-man split wide to the right, one split wide to the left. I think we're going to see this a lot tonight. Christensen drops back to pass. He's got a man open. Oh, and that is hauled in. Hauled in by number 27, Mario Bonilla. A good gain on the play. It's going to be 1st down and 10 inside the red zone for the Flyers. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line of the Huskies.
1st and 10 on the Husky 19-yard line.
So about a 34-yard pass play on that play. Christensen back under center. Man split wide to the left, one split wide to the right. Handoff's going to go to Hoffman. Flags fly everywhere. I believe there's going to be an illegal procedure called. Yes, it's going to be a legal procedure called on the Flyers. That's going to back them up 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 24-yard line. Good crowd on hand from the student section for Elk Point-Jefferson. It's pretty quiet right now. Huskies need to get something going. So Christensen under center, I formation in the backfield. Handoff goes to the up man, and he's going to get Immediately hit. Let's see who that is. That is number 11, Tathan Hedrick. He immediately got met by 3 Huskies. There's Skylar Swadek in on the tackle for the Huskies. No gains. On the play, it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 from the 24 with 9:38 left to go here in the first quarter. So the Husky defense stepping up on that. Hedrick and Hoffman are the men in the backfield. He's got one man split wide to the right, one split wide to the left. Christensen back to pass, dumps it off to one of his linemen. Huskies are gonna meet Colby Peters almost immediately. I think he got a couple of yards back on that catch.
Gain of about 4 brings up 3rd and 11 for the Flyers.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11 for Flandreau from the 20-yard line. 8:52 left to go here in the first quarter. So I formation in the backfield once again for Christensen. Man in motion. Pitch goes to Hoffman. Hoffman slips and he goes down immediately at the 20-yard line. No gain on the play.
Slips down. Loses about a yard. Brings up
maybe a loss of a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 11 for the Flyers from the 21-yard line. Make that 4th and 12. So Coach Derek Genslinger is going to go for it on 4th down for the Flyers. Let's see what he has up his sleeve for this play. So I formation behind Christensen. A man split wide to the left, one split wide to the right. Christensen takes the snap, drops back, looking for a man. He's got a man wide open in the flat. 10-5 touchdown Flyers. Colby Peters with the touchdown for Flandreau on the 21-yard pitch and catch. So Flandreau gets on the board first with 7:42 left to go here in the first quarter.
Bonilla to kick for the Flyers.
Mario Bonilla in to kick the extra point. Snap back, ball down, kick is up, and it's blocked.
The kick is blocked.
So, with 7:42 left to go here in the first quarter, Flandreau has the 6-0 lead on the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies. You're watching Husky Football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pier and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies find themselves trailing the Flandreau Flyers 6-0 with 7:42 left to go here in the first quarter. Tosh Lunday in to kick it away for Flandreau. A good opening drive by the Flyers. Let's see if the Huskies can do something with it to even the score. Lunday kick is up. It's going to be fielded back at about the 10-yard line. Handoff is going to go to Tyler Gehring. Gehring gets it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now he's backtracking back to the 28-yard line. So a little trickery there. Riley Schmitz handed the ball off to Tyler Gehring. He made it all the way back out to the 35 and then backtracked looking for some open real estate. Got tackled at the 28-yard line. Make that the 30-yard line, and that is where the Huskies are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. So Noah McDermott comes in for the Huskies. Riley Schmitz sitting at 993 yards. Let's see what happens on these first several plays. He needs 7 yards to eclipse 1,000. Direct snap goes back to McDermott. McDermott calls his own number, gets about 4 yards on the carry. Check that, Lucas Heiser on the carry.
Picks up 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 5.
Gets about 5 yards on the play, and it is now 2nd and 5 from the 35-yard line for the Huskies. Flandreau with the 6-0 lead, 7:02 left to go here in the first. So the snap goes to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz is going to fight his way for about 5 yards, about 4 yards on the carry. That puts Riley at 997 yards on the season.
He's about 9 yards or 4 yards.
Brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Huskies from just inside their own 40-yard line. 6:33 left to go. Clock is running. Lucas Heiser with the direct snap back to him. Heiser's going to get the first down and more. Gets about 3 yards on the carry. It's going to be a first down for the Huskies from their own 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 43. 6:15 left to go here in the first quarter. So Riley Schmitz takes the snap, hands it off to Heiser, and Heiser gets immediately taken down in the backfield. Tosh Lunde in on the stop for the Flyers. A loss of about 4, maybe 5 on the play for the Huskies. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15 from the 38-yard line of the Huskies. Noah McDermott back to pass. He's got a man wide open. Actually, double coverage there on Andrew Neerman. Pass was intended for Neerman, but double coverage right around the 30-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 now for the Huskies with 5:14 left to go here in the first quarter. A good idea by head coach Jake Terry, but Flandreau had it well covered with double coverage on Neerman. So McDermott with Riley Schmitz next to him. Stacked backfield. And we've got flags flying all over the place. I don't know if this is going to be... It is going to be an offsides call on the Flyers. Huskies are walking back like it's going to be against them. So they're going to say illegal procedure on the Huskies. I thought they had signaled offsides on Flandreau. So 3rd and 19, 3rd and 20 from the 34-yard line for the Huskies. McDermott gets the ball, drops back to pass. McDermott's got plenty of room. Pass is complete to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz is going to get to the 50, and he's going to get the first down. Riley Schmitz with the 21-yard pass reception from Noah McDermott.
That's a 20-yard gain and a Husky first down.
Husky first down. And a timeout called by the Huskies. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them, with the Flandreau Flyers up on the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies 6-0. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. That's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
And Riley Schmitz with a 13-yard gain for the Huskies. That gives him over 1,000 yards rushing for the Huskies this season. He is now going for the school record of, he needs about 327 yards in the last remaining games. And Riley Schmitz puts his head down and barrels right through the defense of the Flyers. Another 13-yard gain for the Huskies on 1st and 10. Riley Schmitz just carrying the team on the back right now. We've got a down Flyer. We'll see who that is. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take this injury timeout. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies and the Flandreau Flyers are locked in a good battle. Flandreau up 6-0 with 4:59 left to go here, or 4:49 left to go here in the first quarter. Tathan Hedrick was the injured Flyer on the play. He's being helped off by the Flandreau training staff, so we hope that he is okay, because this is already a depleted core of Flyers. So after the 13-yard run by the Huskies, Riley Schmitz, which put him over 1,000 yards for the season.
From the Flyer 18-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 18-yard line of the Flyers. Riley Schmitz with the direct snap. Schmitz finds room on the outside. 10, 5, touchdown Huskies! Touchdown Riley Schmitz from 18 yards out. 4:35 left to go here in the first quarter, and Riley Schmitz waltzes it in from 18 yards out. What a run by Schmitz.
Carson Timmons to attempt the extra point. Noah McDermott to hold.
Carson Timmons in to attempt the extra point. Snap back. Nope, whistles all over the place. The ball was not signaled ready for play.
Officials weren't ready.
Snap back, ball down, kick is up.
Kick is up.
And good.
4:35 in the first.
So with 4:35 left to go here in the first quarter, Huskies have the 7-6 lead over the Flandreau Flyers. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Welcome back to Elk Point Jefferson High School, where the Huskies have just taken the lead over the Flandreau Flyers 7-6, here with 4:35 left to go in the first quarter. So Riley Schmitz waltzes it in from 18 yards out. He got about 44 yards on that drive alone. Riley is now over 1,000 yards rushing for the season. Now he is shooting for the single season record. He has about 300, maybe 295 yards left to go, so we'll see if he can get it between tonight and the first round playoff game. Kick was picked up by number 25, Sam Gassman, brought back to about the 38-yard line, or 33-yard line. That is where the Flyers are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 33. So Christensen, I formation behind him. Man split wide to the left, one split wide to the right. Christensen drops back to pass. He's got a man open. Pass is complete.
Lunday with the catch.
Tosh Lunday with the catch for Flandreau. Gain of about 12 yards on the play. That's going to be a Flyer first down. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Flyers. 4:18 left to go here in the first quarter. So Christensen back in the I formation under center. Excuse me. Snap to Christensen. Handoff goes to Tosh Lunday, and Lunday's met about with maybe a yard on the carry. Got about a half yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9.5 from the 46-yard line. Clock is running. 3:38 left to go here in the first quarter. So Christensen under center. Movement on the Husky side. And that's going to be an offsides penalty called on the Huskies. So that's going to give Flandreau a free 5 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 from just inside the 50-yard line for the Flyers. 2:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Christensen under center. Handoff's going to go to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to find room right up the middle. Got some blocking just to his left, and it's going to be about a 6-yard gain on the play and another Flandreau Flyer first down. Try saying that 3 times fast. So 2:44 left to go here in the first quarter. Clock is running. 1st and 10 for the Flyers from the Husky 42-yard line. So Christensen under center. I formation backfield. One split wide to the left, one split wide to the right. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to get caught as he tries to go up the left side.
On the carry.
He got it all the way out to about the 36-yard line. Lichtenberg on the stop for the Huskies.
Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Flyers.
So I'd say about a 2nd and 5 for the Flyers from the 36-yard line. 1:50 left to go here in the first quarter, excuse me. Christensen Fakes the pitch, drops back to pass. He's looking for a man. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. Got a man open. Tosh Lunday on the catch for the Flyers. I don't think that's going to be enough for the first down, though. Maybe a gain of about a yard and a half on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Flyers from the 35-yard line. So just a gain of a yard. A minute and a half left to go here in the first quarter. Huskies lead the Flandreau Flyers 7-6 here nearing the end of the first quarter. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman breaks through, gets about 5 yards on the carry, right up the gut. Huskies are going to need to seal that and seal that quickly.
That's enough for a Flyer first down.
It's going to be enough for a Flyer first down and a timeout taken by head coach Jake Terry, and we're going to step aside and take one with them. With a minute 22 left to go here in the first quarter, Huskies have the 7-6 lead over the Flyers of Flandreau. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. We'll be back right after this.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back as we come back to the action. Christensen's pass was intended for Bonilla, and that was broken up by Hunter Geary of the Huskies. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Flyers. A minute 16 left to go here in the first quarter. So Christensen, I formation in his backfield. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman up to the left side. Finds some room. Gains about 6 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Flyers.
8-yard gain brings up 3rd and 2 for the Flyers.
Make that 3rd and 2 for the Flyers from just outside the 20-yard line. Husky faithful trying to get the Husky defense to get a stop here. Handoff goes to Hoffman, excuse me, with the carry, and I don't think he got the first down. And they're going to say he got the first down. I didn't think he had gotten the 2 yards he needed. But it is 1st and 10 now from... We've got an official's timeout here on the field. Not sure what the discussion is here. So they are resetting the clock to 45 seconds here in the first quarter. Make that 49 seconds. So Christensen, we're finally ready to get back to action. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line for the Flyers. Christensen, handoff goes up the middle.
Lunday up the middle.
Lunday up the middle for Flandreau.
Skylar Swadek.
Got about 5 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From about the 14-yard line of the Huskies. 17 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Flandreau's not in much of a hurry. They're going to be hard-pressed to get this play off. 9 seconds and counting. 8, 7, 6. Christensen gets the play off. Handoff goes to Lunday right up the middle. Lunday gets about 4 yards on the carry, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Huskies are going to take the first quarter lead into the break. 7-6 over the Flandreau Flyers. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1 for the Flandreau Flyers when we come back. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pierre and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
As we come back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, let's take a look at some scores from around the area. Sisseton is defeating Webster area 16-0. Mount Vernon Plankton defeating Miller Highmore Herald 8-0. Groton area and Stanley County are tied at 0. Sioux Valley is up 8-0 on Garrettson. The Huskies have the 7-6 lead over Flandreau. Custer is up 12-0 on Hot Springs. Bridgewater Emory Ethan is defeating Beersford 7-0. Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central is defeating Aberdeen Roncalli 20-0 in the first quarter. That's a big game right there. And Lee Deadwood and St. Thomas More are set to kick off here in about a half an hour. So a first down by Christensen on the quarterback keeper for Flandreau. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10, or 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line. So Christensen, I formation, handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman 10-5. Ball's fumbled into the end zone. No signal yet by the officials. I believe Elk Point-Jefferson came up with that ball. Let's see what the call is, though. If they did, it's going to be a touchback. So I don't think that play was blown dead before the ball came out. Officials are huddling to make sure to get this right. It is a touchback for the Huskies. Yeah, so it was not a safety. It was a touchback for the Huskies. They're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Huskies take over 1st and 10 from their own 20.
So the Huskies take over 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 11:35 left to go here in the second quarter. So McDermott back in the shotgun formation with Riley Schmitz right next to him. And we've got flags all over the place. There's going to be an illegal procedure called on the Huskies, I believe.
Illegal procedure on the Huskies.
Yep, illegal procedure called on the Huskies. I don't know what is going on with the Husky offense tonight, but they need to settle down and settle down quickly.
5-yard mark-off makes it 1st and 15 for the Huskies.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 15 from the 15-yard line for the Huskies. Riley Schmitz gets the direct snap. He's going to go right up the middle, finds room around the right side. He's going to bring it out to the 26-yard line. So an 11-yard gain on the play for Schmitz.
Christensen on the stop.
Christensen in on the stop for the Flyers.
10-yard gain.
10-yard gain for Riley Schmitz.
From the 25-yard line.
Andrew Neerman checking out of the game for the Huskies. So McDermott has one man split wide to the right. Direct snap's going to go right back to Riley Schmitz, but let me see. Will Gary on the carry. That ball got handed off to him by Schmitz. And Gary gets 7 yards on the play. Husky first down. 1st and 10 now for the Huskies from the 32-yard line. 10:46 left to go here in the second quarter. So direct snap for the Huskies goes. Skylar Swadek, direct snap, gets it all the way up to the 47-yard line. Tosh Lunday in on the tackle for the Flyers. But another direct snap back to one of the running backs. Swadek with a 15-yard gain and another Husky first down. So the Huskies working that direct snap and working right up the middle on the Flandreau defense right now. I believe Flandreau's defense is a little short with the loss of Tathan Hedrick at linebacker. McDermott, short pass out to Neerman. Neerman's going to get across the 50. He fumbles the ball, but he falls right on it. Andrew Neerman fumbled the football after the catch, but he was able to drop right onto it. It's an 8-yard gain for the Huskies. 2nd and 2 from the Flyer 45. 9:39 left to go here in the first quarter. So the Huskies moving this football well this drive. 2nd and 2, 9:18 left to go. Snap, direct snap, back to Riley Schmitz. Schmidt's going to cut around the left side. He's going to fall over the 40-yard line down to the 38, and that's going to be another Husky first down.
That's enough for a Husky first down.
So first down for the Huskies from just inside the 39-yard line of the Flyers. 1st and 10, EPJ. 9:02 left to go here in the second quarter. And another illegal procedure penalty called on the Huskies.
Illegal procedure on the Huskies.
So back the Huskies up 5 yards. 1st and 15 now from the 43-yard line. I believe Neerman was who got caught. Gavin Jacobs comes in for Andrew Neerman. So direct snap to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz going to find room up the right side. Schmitz gets it all the way back down to the 30-yard line. So about a 7-yard gain. Hoffman in on the tackle for Flandreau.
A 12-yard gain brings up 2nd and 3 for the Huskies.
So a 12-yard gain for the Huskies brings up 2nd and 3 from the 32-yard line. 8:14 left to go. Direct snap to Lucas Heiser. Heiser drops the ball, and he falls right on it. A loss of about 2 on the play.
Direct snap is bobbled. Recovered by Heiser.
So the Huskies need to figure out a way to hold on to the football as they are getting it back from the center. Loss of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4 from the 33-yard line, 7:44 left to go. Direct snap goes to Riley Schmitz. Schmitz follows blockers around the right side. He's going to have the first down and more. Riley Schmitz, another 6 or 7 yard carry. Peters in on the stop for the Flyers. Husky first down, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
The stop for the Flyers, that's a Husky first down.
So the Huskies just chipping away at the Flyers defense right now. Direct snap back to Schmitz. Handoff's going to go to Heiser. Will Gary, and Gary got met immediately at the 30-yard line. So a loss of 5 on the play for the Huskies. Brings up 2nd and 15 from the 30-yard line.
It's a 3-yard loss and brings up 2nd and 13 for the Huskies.
Check that, make that a 3-yard loss with 6:57 left to go here in the first quarter. 3-yard loss, so 2nd and 13 for the Huskies. Riley Schmitz gets the direct snap. He's going to follow blockers up the right side. He's going to get taken down after a gain of about a yard.
Reed wraps him up right away. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 13 for the Huskies.
So McDermott comes into the game for Heiser. Tyler Gehring comes into the football game for the Huskies as well, replacing Andrew Neerman. So 6:16 left to go here in the second quarter. Huskies driving, 3rd and 13 from the 28-yard line. McDermott drops back to pass. He's got Tyler Gehring wide open. Gehring had a man all over him. I thought there was contact.
Gehring falls incomplete. Brings up 4th and 13.
It's going to bring up 4th and 13 now for the Huskies from the 28-yard line. So if the Huskies decide to go for a field goal, it's going to be a 38-yard attempt. Huskies are going to go for it on 4th and 13 from the 28-yard line. 6:02 left to go. McDermott. Riley Schmitz takes the snap. Pitch goes back to McDermott. McDermott, there's going to be a penalty flag coming in. We're going to see what this flag is all about.
On the carry, flag on the play.
McDermott did not get enough for the first down, but let's see what the flag is. That may be in the vicinity of holding.
Holding on the play.
Holding on the Huskies. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Flandreau is going to take over 1st and 10. With good field position from about the 22-yard line of the Flyers. So 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line of the Flyers. 5:55 left to go here in the second quarter. Huskies looking to get a stop on defense, up 7-6. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman gets about 2 yards on the carry.
Riley Schmitz on the stop.
Riley Schmitz in on the stop for the Huskies.
That's a 5-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 5 for the Flyers.
5-yard gain on the play for Flandreau, so 2nd and 5 with 5:35 left to go here in the second quarter. So Christensen, I formation. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to find room around the right side. He finally gets brought down by a couple of Huskies. That's going to be enough for a first down, though. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Flandreau 31-yard line for the Flyers. Flandreau has the football, 1st and 10 from their own 31. 5:08 left to go here in the quarter. Husky defense looking to get a stop here. Lunde with the run right up the middle. He's going to be met by a whole host of Huskies.
The front line of the Huskies.
The entire defensive line there got in on that stop.
Cashland Day on the carry. 3-yard gain brings up 2nd and 7 for the Flyers.
3-yard carry for the Flyers. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 35-yard line with 4.5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. So Christensen, I formation in the backfield. Christensen drops back to pass. He's got a man open. That's going to be Lunday on the catch out around the 38-yard line. Skylar Swadek makes the tackle for the Huskies.
4-yard gain brings up 3rd and 3.
So 4-yard gain for the Flyers of Flandreau brings up a 3rd down and 3 from about the 38-yard line. 3:50 left to go here in quarter number 2. So Christensen under center, handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage and dropped.
Hoffman on the carry.
Hoffman maybe got a couple of yards, was able to push the pile ahead. It's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th and a long 1, short 2 for Flandreau, and they're going to go for it with 3:17 left to go here in the first half. So Christensen under center, man in motion is Lunday. Christensen's going to call his own number. I don't think he got it. Oh, the ball popped out. I think it's going to be Husky football.
Christensen on the sneak.
It's going to be Husky football on down. They're going to measure this, but I don't think he did. I don't think he got it. That's an awfully good spot the officials gave him, though. But from first glance, I thought the ball had popped out.
Timeout for an official measurement.
So the officials bringing the chains out to measure. Huskies ball. Huskies take over on downs, 1st and 10 for EPJ.
From the Flyer 41-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the Flyers 41 with 2 minutes 56 seconds left to go here in the first half. So Noah McDermott and the Husky offense come back onto the field. 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 41-yard line of Flandreau. Snap goes to McDermott. Huskies get a quick out pass to Tyler Gehring.
With a quick strike for Noah McDermott.
And Gehring's going to have 11 yards on
That's an 11-yard gain and a Husky first
on the
down.
catch, and a Husky first down. 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line for the Huskies. 2:49 left to go here in the second quarter.
Injured Flyer on the play.
There's a flag on the play, though. The timeout was called. I don't know by who. We're going to keep it right here and get this. Okay, an injury timeout. Johansson went down on the Flyers sideline. So there's an injury timeout. We're going to go ahead and step aside really quickly here as well. No, we are actually going to keep it right here, folks, with 2:49 left to go in the first half. Huskies have the ball 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
Back to the action.
So McDermott drops back to pass. He's got Andrew Neerman in the flat. Neerman breaks one tackle. 10, 5, touchdown Huskies! 29-yard touchdown catch
Touchdown pass from Noah McDermott.
from Noah McDermott to Andrew Neerman, and the Huskies go up 13-6 with 2:40 left to go in the second quarter. So Carson Timmons in to attempt the extra point. And an offsides penalty called on Flandreau. So they're going to move the ball up at 1.5 yards. Give Carson Timmons a better shot. Snap back, ball down. Timmons puts his foot into it, and it is good.
2:40 left in the second. Huskies 14, the Flyers 6.
So the Huskies go up on the Flandreau Flyers 14-6 with 2:40 left to go here in the second quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
So Carson Timmons back to kick for the Huskies. Huskies have the lead 14-6 over the Flandreau Flyers. This is a good one, folks. After the 29-yard McDermott to Neerman pass. So Hoffman back deep to receive. Timmons puts his foot into it, and they're going to try an onside kick. Ball's recovered by one of the up men. That was Caleb Pitzenberger, who recovered the football for Flandreau, and it's going to be Flandreau ball. 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. So Christensen brings the play in from the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Flandreau Flyers. He's got I formation. Man split wide to the left, one split wide to the right. Christensen pitch back to Hoffman. Huskies going to try to stop him there.
Hoffman on the carry.
Hoffman on the carry. He's going to get about 4 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Flyers.
On the stop.
Second and 6 for the Flyers from the 47-yard line of the Huskies. Christensen gets the handoff, goes to Hoffman.
Hoffman on the carry.
Another couple of yard gain on the carry for Hoffman. 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, or in the first half, excuse me.
On the stop. Flyers have a 3rd and about 1.5 yards.
So a 3rd and 2 on the play. Piles trying to be moved. They're going to say, the officials look like they're going to spot this football at about just inside the 40-yard line.
That's enough for a Flyer first down.
It's going to be enough for a Flyer first down. And we have a timeout called by head coach Jake Terry. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them.
Taken by the Flyers.
with the Huskies leading the Flandreau Flyers, or check that, the Flyers took the timeout. So with a minute 39 left to go here in the first half, Huskies have the lead 14-6 over the Flandreau Flyers. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies and the Flandreau Flyers are locked in a good battle. Huskies up 14-6 over the Flyers.
First and 10 for the Flyers from the Husky 40.
First and 10 for the Flyers. Handoff.
Hoffman
Handoff goes to Hoffman, but Hoffman loses yardage on the play.
plugs that one up. Loses a yard, makes it 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. Now for Flandreau. Hoffman, no. Christensen back to pass. He's got all sorts of time. Now he's getting harassed, and he just has to throw that one away. That's going to bring up 3rd and a long 11 for...
He throws that one away. Brings up 3rd and 11.
The Flyers.
All right.
So 3rd and 11 for the Flyers from the Husky 41-yard line, and we've got whistles blowing all over the place and a timeout called by Flandreau. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them with a minute 15 left to go here in the first half. Huskies have the lead 14-6. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies have the lead over the Flandreau Flyers 14-6. I was going to give you some scores from around the state. We will have those here for you in just a little bit. 3rd and 11 now for the Flyers, and Christensen gets taken down. Andrew Neerman with the sack. And a timeout called by the Huskies after the Neerman sack. That's going to bring up 4th and a long ways to go. 4th and 15 after the sack. Huskies call a timeout. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here. Some scores from around the state. Sisseton defeating Webster area 24-0 at the end of the first half. Mount Vernon Blankington up on Miller Highmore Herald 16-0 with 2 minutes left to go in the second. With 2 minutes left in the first quarter, St. Thomas More has the 28-0 lead over Lee Deadwood. Stanley County defeating Groton area 6-0 with 4 minutes left to go in the second. At the end of the first half, Sioux Valley and Garrettson locked in a good one. Sioux Valley has the 8-3 lead. Huskies up 14-6 on the Flandreau Flyers. Custer is up on Hot Springs 18-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan up 27-0 on Beersford, and Woonsocket Washington Springs Sanborn Central is defeating Aberdeen Roncalli by 39-0 with 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. A long punt, Tyler Gehring back for the Huskies. He's going to field that at about the 5-yard line. Gehring's going to find room along the sideline. Gering's got room. He's got blockers in front of him. Tyler Gehring brings it all the way back out to the 42-yard line of Flandreau. What a play. What a punt return by Tyler Gehring. If he had beaten one more man, I think he would have been gone for a 95-yard touchdown return. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. There's a flag on the play, though. They're going to call roughing the kicker on the Huskies. It's going to be an automatic first down, I believe. So that negates the entire kick return by Andrew Neerman.
The ball 1st and 10 from the Husky. Oh, it does not. Not automatic first down. 4th and 10.
So it's 4th and 10. Tyler Gehring back once again to receive the kick. And that ball is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback for the Huskies. So the Huskies are going to get the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line with 44 seconds left to go. So 44 seconds left to go here. 1st and 10 for the Huskies from their own 44-yard line. Or from their own 20-yard line, excuse me.
1st and 10 from their own 20.
McDermott drops back to pass. He's got a man open. Man is Riley Schmitz. Schmitz cuts back and gets out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. So a first down for the Huskies. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of EPJ. Stops the clock with 36 seconds left to go here in the first half. So Husky football, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. McDermott drops back to pass. He's looking for a man. He's got Riley Schmitz out on the far side of the field. Schmitz is going to run out of bounds. Gets about 9 yards on the play.
Gain of about 8, maybe 7 yards.
They're going to say it's only a gain of 7. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Huskies. .29 seconds left to go here for EPJ. So man in motion is Schmitz. McDermott with the pitch back to Neerman. Neerman looking. Now Neerman's going to tuck and run. Neerman shakes one defender out of his boots, 2, and he runs out of bounds. We'll see where they spot him. It's enough for the first down for the Huskies, and that's going to stop the clock with 19 seconds left to go here in the first half.
19 seconds left in the half.
Husky first down, 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Flyers. So McDermott drops back to pass. He's got Neerman in the flat. Neerman gets pulled down by Tosh Lunday. Huskies rushing to the line, trying to snap the ball. McDermott's got Tyler Gehring on the outside, and Gehring, no pass was incomplete. And that is how the first half is going to end, with the Huskies leading the Flandreau Flyers 14-6. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have your Husky report for this week. Scores from around the state and more. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live. When we come back, we'll have you listen to the Elk Point-Jefferson Pep Band.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
They're drawing for the sportsman. Come on, man, get your phone working.
Yes, sir.
Chad Fiddle is the winner of the sportsman. Youth football would like to thank everyone for their support. It will wrap up the season this weekend at the annual tournament. Go Huskies!
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pier and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power. Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School as we enjoy the music from the Elk Point-Jefferson Pep Band. Let's go ahead and give you the Husky report for this week. The Husky volleyball team had a busy week with 3 matches scheduled for this week. On Monday night, the Cardinals of South Sioux City came into the Husky Gymnasium as part of a rescheduled match from earlier in the season due to COVID-19. The Huskies battled throughout the night, but eventually fell to the Cardinals in 5 sets by scores of 29-27, 16-25, 25-15, 17-25, and 11-15 to drop their record to 6-9 on the year. The Huskies returned to the court on Thursday night as Class B's Irene Wakanda Eagles came in to face the Huskies in an interclass match. Huskies pulled away after dropping the second set and took the victory in 4 sets away from the Eagles by scores of 25-14, 18-25, 25-22, and 25-17 to improve their record to 7-9 on the season. Now, the Huskies were supposed to play in dual day tomorrow at Sioux Falls Christian, but due to some COVID-19 concerns, the Huskies will not play in the DAC-12 dual day tournament at Sioux Falls Christian tomorrow. They will return to the court on Friday, October 23rd, so next Friday night, as they will travel to Madison to take on the Bulldogs. First service set for 7:30 for varsity. The Huskies cross-country team mostly capped off their season on Thursday afternoon at the Region 3A meet held at the Lenkota Golf Club in Lenox, South Dakota. In both the boys and girls races, only the top 20 finishers would advance to the state meet being held in Rapid City next Saturday, October 24th. The Huskies nearly had 3 runners placed inside the top 20, but only 1 advanced to the state meet. Freshman Joe Cross ran the Lenkota course in a time of 17:20.46 on Thursday afternoon, which put him into 4th place overall in the boys' 5K race. Last time out on October 1st at the Lenox Invitational, Cross ran the same course in a time of 17:06.55. The Husky boys finished the meet in 7th place with a total of 122 points on the day. Following Cross in the boys' race was sophomore Evan Haley in 42nd place with a time of 20:49.15. Senior Daniel Harvey in 43rd, coming in with a time of 20:52.82. And junior Cannon Kemp placed 45th in a time of 21:16.95. Senior Ben Hansen came in 47th with a time of 22:04.40, and junior Matthew Norby rounded out the field for the Huskies in 50th place, crossing the line in a time of 23:02.29. In the girls' race, the Huskies placed 7th as a team with a total of 143 points. The Huskies were led by sophomore Heather Stark, who crossed the finish line in a time of 22:01.20, giving her 21st place honors, so she just missed out by a few seconds on getting into the state meet next week. One of her sisters, 8th grader Ashley Stark, placed 23rd in the meet with a time of 22:14.50. Other finishers for the Huskies included junior Claire LaFerriere in 32nd with a time of 22:48. Her sister, junior Ella LaFerriere, placed 38th with a time on the 5K course of 23:40.50. And junior Madison Stark, who came in 39th with a time of 23:30.10. Rounding out for the finishers for the Huskies was freshman Joey Stark, who placed 46th overall with a time of 26:05.90. In the 4,000-meter boys JV race on Thursday afternoon, the Huskies placed 7th overall and had good performances overall by the entire team. Sophomore Jackson Prouty came in 16th with a time of 16:06.49. Freshman Isaiah Love took home 28th place honors with a time of 17:12.38. And 7th grader Jackson Neal came in 57th for the Huskies in a time of 18:55.93. Also finishing the race for the Huskies as well were senior Christian Welch in a time of 19:34.29, which put him into 62nd place. 7th grader Carter Heckathorn came in 64th in a time of 20:09.30. And sophomore Jack Heckathorn rounded out the field in the boys JV race for the Huskies in 69th place with a time of 20:38.61. Finally, in the girls' 4,000 meter race, the Huskies placed 7th overall as a team with a total score of 112 points. Leading the way for the Huskies was junior Rosie Kalamanko in 27th place with a time of 20:35.52. Sophomore Jolie Saluskis came in right behind Kalamanko in 28th place, finishing in a time of 20:43.88. Sophomore Alexis Ludwigs came in 32nd for Elk Point-Jefferson, crossing the line in a time of 21:10.79. Senior Emma Scarman placed 42nd in her final race of her Elk Point-Jefferson career and finished in 22:45.23. And sophomore Peyton Cole finished the race in 45th with a time of 23:40 and a half. Finishing out the field for the Huskies were sophomore Allison Colton, 49th place with a time of 25:20.58. And sophomore Carly Welch completed the course in 50th place with a time of 26:01.67. So that is your Husky report for this week. Coming up next is the second half kickoff between the Huskies and the Flyers. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Abby will be back up.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare and Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products. Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
It should have the
I believe.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Todd's Electric Service, with shops in Pier and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies have the 14-6 lead. Getting ready to start the third quarter. Huskies are going to get the kickoff from the Flandreau Flyers. Let's take a look at scores from around the state as we finish up the first half. Sisseton is still leading Webster area 24-0. Mount Vernon Plankton over Miller Highmore Herald 24-0. St. Thomas More 52-0 over Lee Deadwood. 6-0 Stanley County over Groton area. Sioux Valley with the 8-3 lead over Garrettson. Elk Point-Jefferson over Flandreau 14-6. Custer over Hot Springs 18-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan has the 41-0 lead over the Beersford Watchdogs. And Woonsocket Washington Springs Sanborn Central has the 47-0 lead at the end of the first half over Aberdeen Roncalli. So as the two teams come out of the huddles from halftime, we could say that Tathan Hedrick is out for the Flyers. He is on crutches on the sideline, so he will not be returning after suffering that injury in the second quarter. So the Huskies are getting set to receive the second half kickoff. So that is, Hedrick's loss is going to give Flandreau's depleted core just a lot more of a problem trying to match up against the Huskies. Huskies need to get something going and fast here to begin the second half.
As we start the second half, Tasla Day to kick for the Flyers. Riley Schmitz and Tyler Gehring are back for the Huskies.
So Riley Schmitz and Tyler Gehring back to receive the kickoff for the Huskies. When the Huskies received the kickoff after the Flandreau touchdown with 7:42 left in the first half, they tried a little trick play. And Schmitz handed the ball off to Gehring, but Flandreau was not fooled. So Mario Bonilla back to kick for the Flyers. We are getting set to go here. Ball's in the air, and that is going to bounce and be taken by Riley Schmitz from the 20-yard line. Schmitz finds room around the outside. Schmitz has a blocker. 20-50. Schmitz gets brought down by Lunday. all the way down to the 42-yard line of the Flyers, and that's where the Huskies are going to take over. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line of Flandreau.
1st and 10 from the Flyer 42-yard line.
So a good 38-yard kickoff return by Riley Schmitz. And the Huskies start in Flyers territory. Riley Schmitz gets the direct snap. He weaves and bobs his way through traffic. Gets about 8 yards on the carry. I am looking to see. Noah McDermott is not in the game right now for the Huskies, so they're running the Wildcat offense right now.
That's an 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Huskies.
7-yard gain for the Huskies. 2nd and 3 from the 34-yard line of Flandreau. Low direct snap back to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to take it across the 30, down to the 28-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Husky first down.
Sergio Morales brings him down.
So 1st and 10 now for the Huskies from the Flandreau 28-yard line. 11-17 left to go here in the third quarter.
28-yard line.
Skylar Swadek with the direct snap. Swadek springs free. He's got a blocker. 10-5. Touchdown, Huskies! Skylar Swadek, a 28-yard touchdown run for the Huskies. So Elk Point-Jefferson strikes first with 10:57 left to go here in the third. Swadek from 28 yards out takes it off the direct snap, and it turns it into a Husky touchdown.
The kick is up.
Snap back, ball down, kick is up, and it is good for Carson Timmons. Huskies up 21-6. Over the Flandreau Flyers. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies have extended their lead to 15 over the Flandreau Flyers, 21-6 with 10:57 left to go here in the third quarter. Carson Timmons approaches the football. He puts it in. That ball is going to be fielded by... That's going to be fielded by Hoffman. And he's going to get met. There's a flag down on the field. Hoffman's going to get met at the 20-yard line, but a flag at the 21. Let's see what this is all about.
Flag on the play.
The face mask call on the Huskies. So it seems like the penalties have really been going the way of the Huskies tonight. So we'll see if this is a 5 or a 15-yard mark-off. I believe it's only going to be a 5 based on where they're putting the football down.
Inadvertent face mask, 5-yard penalty gives the Flyers first.
So a 5-yard face mask penalty on the Huskies gives Flandreau the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. 10:49 left to go here in the third quarter. Christensen, hand off to Hoffman, and Hoffman gets met immediately as he goes up the middle. Maybe no gain on the play. Noah Larson in on the play for the Huskies.
Wrap him up for a very short game.
Skylar Swadek in on the tackle as well for EPJ.
For the Flyers.
Brings up a 2nd and 9 for Flandreau. They're going to give him 1 yard on the carry. So Christensen under center. He's got I formation in the backfield. Christensen drops back to pass. He's going to get harassed, and that's going to be incomplete, intended for Lunday at the 25-yard line. But it falls incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 now for Flandreau with 10:05 left to go here in the third quarter. So Flandreau taking a very long time to come to the line. They've got to be close to the 40-second count. Christensen drops back to pass. He's got a man open. Pass is complete. Riley Schmidt's in on the tackle, though.
Peters on the reception.
Colby Peters in on the reception. Hunter Carey just picked him up and threw him down along with a host of Huskies. More of a body slam than a tackle by Gary. It's going to bring up 4th down and 4 for the Flyers from the 27-yard line. Christensen. Flyers are back to punt. Tyler Gehring back to receive it. He retreats back to about the 30-yard line. He's got 3 men chasing him. Oh, and he breaks 2 men. Tyler Gehring looks to get across the 50. He does. He's still on his feet. Gehrig's still on his feet, and Gehring fumbles the ball. Gehring fumbled the ball. I believe Flandreau came up with it, and they did. Tyler Gehring fumbled the football at the 45-yard line, and Flandreau comes up with it. So that's going to give Flandreau a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. 9:05 left to go here in the third quarter. So Christensen has the I formation in the backfield. Man split wide to the right, one split wide to the left. Drops back to pass, and he's going to get... Oh, it's a fumble! Husky's going to pick it up. Andrew Neerman picks it up. Andrew Neerman, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Huskies! Andrew Neerman, 45-yard fumble return. That's Andrew Neerman's second touchdown of the game. Huskies go up 27-6 with 8:53 left to go.
Carson Timmons on to attempt the extra point.
So Carson Timmons in to do the kicking. Snap back, ball down, kick is up, and it is true and through. So Timmons hits his 4th extra point of the night, and it is now a 28-6 lead for the Huskies with 8:53 left to go here in the first quarter, or in the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies have just kicked it off, but we've got a flag on the play. There were some extracurriculars close to where the Huskies kicked off. It's going to be a holding call on the Flyers. So a 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. That's going to back the Flyers up to about the 15-yard line, where that will be 1st and 10.
I don't know. I thought they played tonight too. They do. Well, it's not on. It's not on any of that. Yeah. It's not on the Argus side either. Is it? No. Mm-hmm.
So Christensen in the I formation. He's got a man split wide to the right, one split wide to the left. Hoffman and Lunday in the backfield. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman fights his way up for about 5 yards to bring up 2nd and 5 for Flandreau with 8:35 left to go here in the third.
Gain of about 7 brings up 2nd and 3 for the Flyers.
So they're going to give him a gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3 from the 21-yard line. 8:18 and counting here in quarter number 3. Christensen takes a snap. Lunday with the carry, and he's going to get hit in the backfield and dropped by a whole host of Huskies.
Ben Swadek
in on the tackle. No gain on the play, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 now from the 21-yard line. 7:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to get it out to about the 30-yard line. That's going to be close, or to the 25-yard line. That's going to be close for a first down. They're going to give it to him 1st and 10 for Flandreau.
Tackle, that's enough for a Flyer first down.
So the Huskies up 28-6 over the Flandreau Flyers. 7:23 left to go here in the third quarter. Christensen takes a snap. Pitch back to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to try a halfback pass. That could very well be picked. Oh, Tyler Gehring almost picked that ball off with Lucas Heiser in the area as well. But Gehring just batted it down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line for Flandreau. So we thank you for tuning in tonight to this Class 11B matchup between the Huskies and the Flyers. Christensen fakes the toss. Lunday gets it all the way out to the 36-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Flyer first down.
Brings it down. That's an 11-yard gain and a Flyer first down.
So we thank you for tuning in tonight to this Class 11B matchup. So the Huskies give up another first down to Flandreau. They're just going to try to ram it down the middle of the field. Hoffman with the carry gets about another 11 yards on the far side. And that's going to be another Flyer first down.
Brings him down.
Chase Fournier in on the tackle for the Huskies. Huskies up 28-6 with 6.5 minutes left to go here in the third. So they're going to measure for the first down.
They're going to measure.
Just eyeballing it from here, it's not going to be enough. Well, it might be by about half the football. Just eyeballing it from where I am standing. So while the officials are measuring, we're going to go ahead and give you some score updates from around the state.
Yeah, that's a new thing this year.
So from around the state, Sisseton is defeating Webster area 39-0 as the Flyers do get a first down after the measurement. Mount Vernon Plankinson is defeating Miller Highmore Herald 24-0 at the half. St. Thomas More defeated Lee Deadwood 52-0. Stanley County is leading Groton area 6-0 with 4 minutes left in the third. Sioux Valley scored again over Garrettson 14-3, 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Custer is defeating Hot Springs 24-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan defeating Beersford 48-0. And Aberdeen Roncalli has gotten on the board. They are trailing Woonsocket Wessington Springs South Sanborn Central 47-6 with 2 minutes left in the third. So as we come back, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Flyers from their own 46-yard line. So Christensen takes the snap, handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman powers his way through for 3 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Riley Schmidt's in on the tackle for the Huskies.
Bring down Hoffman for a 2-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 8.
So a 2-yard gain brings up 2nd and 8 for the Flyers. So Christensen, I formation, once again, man split wide to the left, one split wide to the right. They've used this formation all night. Get a flag down on the play.
Flag on the play.
Hoffman with the carry all the way up to the 45-yard line of the Huskies, but let's see what this flag is all about. I believe it could be a hold. No, an illegal procedure penalty called on Flandreau, so that's going to back the Flyers up 5 yards. So the Huskies are going to make them retake that 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 from the Flandreau 43-yard line.
2nd and 12 for the Flyers. From their own 44-yard line.
So 2nd and 12 for the Flyers. 5:37 left to go here in the third quarter. Christensen under center, takes the snap. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman tries the right side. He's got room, but Riley Schmitz runs him down. Riley Schmitz ran him down at the 45-yard line. So a 2-yard gain for Hoffman. Brings up 3rd and 10, maybe 3rd and 11 now from just inside the 45-yard line of the Flyers. Andrew Neerman comes off the field limping just a little bit. See what happened with Andrew. Let's hope it's not serious. So Christensen goes back under center. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman tries up the right side. He gets met by 3 or 4 Huskies.
Off the right side, Lucas McInerney and Darren Quiet.
McInerney in on the tackle for the Huskies. No gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 11. Now for the Huskies. So Tyler Gehring goes back to return the punt, standing at his own 27-28-yard line. But Flandreau is going to go for it. 4th and 11 from the 45-yard line. Christensen drops back. He's got a man open. And good cover, and they're going to call pass interference on the Huskies. There was no contact made at all between the Huskies defender and the Flandreau receiver.
Flag on the play. Pass interference on the Huskies.
So pass interference, that's going to be a 10-yard penalty and a first down for the Flyers. So 1st and 10 inside the Husky territory at the 40-yard line for the Flyers. They keep this drive alive. I didn't see any contact there between the Husky defender and the Flyer receiver, but the officials may have seen something. Christensen, handoff goes to Lunday. Lunday up the middle. Gets about 5 yards on the carry, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 35-yard line for the Flyers. A hurry-up offense, 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Christensen takes the snap, handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman tries the right side. He's gonna get out to about the 30, gets down to about the 29-yard line. That's gonna be enough for a first down for the Flyers. Flyers are not going away.
Schmitz and Lucas Heiser on the stop. That's enough for a Flyer first down.
So the Flyers are not going away in this one. The Huskies need to put something together on defense and get a stop right here with 3:08 left to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Flyers from the Husky 29-yard line. Christensen with the handoff to Lunday.
Lucas McInerney.
McInerney in on the tackle for the Huskies. Gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 now from the 27-yard line. 2:42 left to go here in the third quarter.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play, but there's a flag on the play as well. An illegal substitution called on the Huskies. They couldn't get all their personnel off the field.
On the field for the Huskies.
Jake Terry talking to the officials about that. He didn't like that call. That's a 5-yard penalty on the Huskies, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3, now from the 23-yard line.
For the Flyers.
Christensen, handoff to Hoffman, and Hoffman gets brought down by Andrew Neerman.
Neerman wraps up Hoffman.
Brought him down for a 2-yard loss, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 now from the 25.
Loss of about 3 brings up 3rd and 7 for the Flyers.
Christensen under center, takes the snap. Pitch goes to Hoffman. Hoffman tries the left side. He's going to get brought down once again.
Carry wrapped up by Skylar Swadek.
Skylar swatted in on the tackle for the Huskies.
No gain on the play brings up 4th and 7.
No gain on the play brings up 4th and 6.
From the Husky 25-yard line.
4th and 7 from the Husky 25. A minute 25 left to go here in the third quarter. Flandreau has gone away from that hurry-up offense now for the Huskies. And we have a timeout called by Flandreau with a minute 13 left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one with them. You're watching Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School. Minute 13 left to go here in the third. 4th and 7 for Flandreau. Christensen under center. Drops back, looking for a man. He's got had a man wide open. He had Colby Peters open, but that ball went off his hands.
Peters, ball's incomplete. That means the Huskies take over 1st and 10.
But the Huskies are going to take over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 25-yard line. So Noah McDermott and the Husky offense come back onto the field. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. McDermott drops back to pass. Quick pass outside to Tyler Gehring. Gehring's tiptoeing down the sideline. He's going to get all the way out to the 46-yard line.
Up the sideline.
1st down for the Huskies with a minute left to go here in the third quarter.
That's a 20-yard gain and a Husky 1st down.
20-yard gain for Tyler Gehring and a Husky 1st down. So the clock starts to move again. 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. McDermott drops back, gets the pass, swing pass back out to Gehring. Once again, Gehring's going to force his way through to about the 42-yard line, and that's going to be another Husky 1st down.
And Reed bring him down.
Ben Reed brought him down for the Flyers. So 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Huskies. 36 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Huskies trying to make short work of this drive. McDermott drops back to pass. Pass underneath to Andrew Neerman. Neerman's had plenty of room. He got it out to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be another Husky 1st down. So 1st and 10 again for the Huskies. Another 10-yard gain for EPJ through the air. 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Huskies have 1st and 10 from the Flandreau 30. So McDermott, handoff goes to Schmitz. Schmitz finds room up the right side, gets about 2 yards on the carry, and that's going to be it for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, the Huskies have the lead over the Flandreau Flyers, 28-6. It's going to be a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 when we come back. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
I'll take it. Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies have the 28-6 lead after the third quarter. Let's go ahead and give you an update on some of the scores from around the state. Sisseton is defeating Webster area 46-8 with 7 minutes left in the fourth. Mount Vernon Plankinton over Miller Highmore Herald 38-0. St. Thomas More wins 52-0 over Lead Deadwood. Stanley County up 6-0 on Groton area. That's a good game over in Groton. Sioux Valley up 14-3 on Garrettson. That game has gone final. EPJ is up 28-6 over Flandreau. Custer is defeating Hot Springs 30-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan has defeated Beersford 51-0. And Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central is defeating Aberdeen Roncalli 55-6 with 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. So as we come back to action here, 2nd down and 7 for the Huskies from the Flandreau 27-yard line. McDermott back in the shotgun. Direct snap to Schmitz, who pitches it over to Tyler Gehring. Gehring finds room on the left side. Oh, almost got dragged down. Tyler Gehring still on his feet. Gehring finally gets dragged out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So a 15-yard run by Gehring gives the Huskies 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 11:48 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Riley Schmitz with the direct snap. He finds room around the right. 10, 5, touchdown, Riley Schmitz! Touchdown, Huskies!
12 yards around the right end, Riley Schmitz.
So Riley Schmitz with the 12-yard touchdown run. Carson Timmons in to attempt the extra point for EPJ.
Carson Timmons on for the extra point.
Snap back, ball down, kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
So Carson Timmons kicks through his 5th extra point of the night, and the Huskies now have the 35-6 lead over the Flandreau Flyers. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have the Husky kickoff in just a moment. You're watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live.
Rubida Insurance in Elk Point, South Dakota is an independent insurance agency. They're not committed to any specific insurance company. They are committed to you. Rubida Insurance looks for the best combination of price, coverage, and service to match your needs. With one call or visit, you have access to multiple lines of coverage. They work for you as your consultant for your present and future insurance needs. Rubida Insurance, Elk Point, committed to customer satisfaction because our future together depends on it.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies hold the 35-6 lead over the Flandreau Flyers with 11:42 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Huskies have rattled 35 straight points off after the Flyers completed a 21-yard touchdown pass with 7:42 left to go in the first quarter. Carson Timmons' kickoff is fielded by the Flyers at about the 30-yard line. Finally ran out of bounds at about the 44.
Hassman returns the kick to about the 43-yard line, where the Flyers will take over.
So the Flyers are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 43. Husky defense needs to stay strong and maybe put some more points up on the board. And the whistles blow. Have an official's timeout here. So 1st and 10 for the Flyers from their own 44-yard line. Christensen drops back to pass. He's going to get harassed by a couple of Huskies, and that ball's going to be picked! That ball's going to be picked up by Will Gary. He gets tripped up at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Huskies from their own 46-yard line.
Huskies take over 1st and 10 from their own 46.
What a pick by Will Gary. Just as I said, just as we were going into that play, the Husky defense comes up with the turnover. And so the Husky offense has another chance to get back onto the field. to try and put this one away even further. So Riley Schmitz is going to take the direct snap. He's going to go up the right side. He's going to get met by a number of Flyers. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Holds it backwards. That's about a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 for the Huskies with 11:10 left to go here in the ball game. 42-6 on the Flandreau Flyers. So Carson Timmons is going to lay his foot into this kick. That's going to be fielded. Oh, it's going to be muffed. Flandreau picks it up, though. I believe Hoffman is the one who came up for it.
Ethan Hoffman picks up the loose ball.
So Ethan Hoffman picks up the loose ball.
Returns it to the Flyers 32-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line for the Flyers. 9:45 left to go. This is going to be a running clock game the rest of the way. So the Huskies have the lead, 42-6. Andrew Neerman has a 29-yard catch from Noah McDermott. Riley Schmitz has 2 touchdowns tonight. Skylar Swadek has 2 touchdowns, and Andrew Neerman has a fumble recovery back for 45 yards. And one of the big men for the
Lunday, up the middle.
Tosh Lunday rumbled for 14 yards on that play. Jacob Scarman in on the tackle for the Huskies.
That's enough for a Flyer first down.
It's going to be enough for a Flyer first down. 8:59 left to go. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Flyers. So Christensen, handoff to Lunday. Lunday rumbles his way up about 8 yards. Right up the middle. Riley Schmitz in on the tackle for the Huskies. Check that, Devin Schmitz in on the tackle for the Huskies. Riley's currently standing on the sideline. A 6-yard gain for the Flyers. 8:25 left to go here in the 4th quarter. So Christensen, handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman tries right up the middle, and he's gonna have enough for the first down. Gets about 4 yards on the play. Gets 5 actually, and that is going to be enough for the Husky first down, for a Flyer first down inside Husky territory. 1st and 10 from the Husky 44. 7:50 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Husky defense trying to stop the Flandreau Flyer offense right now. Huskies have their second team in. And Hoffman's going to get brought down in the backfield. Getting to him was Ty Trometer.
Nice play.
The sophomore, 5'8", 209-pound sophomore, getting some minutes tonight. Trometer just brought down
2-yard loss brings up 2nd and 12.
Hoffman. A 2-yard loss on the play
from the Husky 46.
Brings up 2nd and 12 now from the Husky 46 for the Flyers. So Christensen drops back, handoff goes to Lunday, and Lunday finds some room right up the middle.
Up the middle, Gavin Jacobs. Devin Schmitz bring him down.
Devin Schmitz in on the tackle for the Huskies. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5
for the
from the 39-yard line for the Flyers. So Christensen under center, 6:23 and counting. Hoffman sidesteps a man. I don't think he got the first down. It depends on the spot. Brought down by Devin Schmitz again.
Devin Schmitz brings it down. Not before he got the first down.
But Hoffman did get the 5 yards needed for the first down. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 now from the 34-yard line for the Flandreau Flyers. Down 42-6 with 5:53 left to go here in this football game. Christensen under center. Handoff goes to Lunday.
Lunday up the middle.
Right up the middle once again. Picked up about 3 yards. Trometer in on the tackle for the Huskies.
Gain of about 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
So a 2nd and 7 situation now for Flandreau. So Christensen back under center, I formation. Flag on the field. Hoffman gets the pitch from Christensen. He's going to be brought down. I believe Trometer got to him again.
Hoffman,
Devin Schmitz.
on the carry, Ty Trometer, Jake Gale.
We'll see what the penalty is. It's a false start. An illegal procedure penalty called on the Flyers. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 12. Now for the Flyers. Huskies are going to decline the penalty. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 4.
Huskies decline the penalty, brings up 3rd and 4 for
with 4:20 left to go here in the 4th quarter. So 3rd and 4 from the 28-yard line of the Huskies. Lunday gets the handoff. He's going to rumble all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down
up the middle.
for the Flyers.
Devin
Schmitz in on the tackle for UPJ.
That's enough for a Flyer 1st down on the Husky 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 20-yard line for the Flyers. 3:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Christensen takes the snap. Handoff goes to Lunday. Lunday rumbles forward for about 9 yards on the carry.
Up the middle. Carson Timmons trips him up.
Carson Timmons in on the tackle for the Huskies.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4 from the 14-yard line for the Flyers.
From the Husky 14.
So 2nd and 4 from the 14. 3 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Christensen under center. Handoff. Pitch is going to go back to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to find his way. He's going to run into his own man. Get brought down by Devin Schmitz.
Devin Schmitz.
Gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 from the 12-yard line of the Huskies.
2-yard gain brings up 3rd and 2 for the Flyers from the Husky 13.
So 3rd and 2 from the 12 for Flandreau. 2:23 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Hoffman gets the handoff. He's going to get the 2 yards he needs. He's going to take it all the way down to about the 5-yard line. Jake Scarman in on the tackle for the Huskies. We've got an injury timeout. I believe Hoffman went down. No, that is going to be one of the linemen for Flandreau. That's going to be Brady Johnson, the 6'5", 305-pound senior for the Flyers.
Brady Johnson.
He was able to get up and walk off under his own power. He may have just gotten a little bit of a stinger or a cramp there. But it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line now for the Flyers with 1:58 left to go here in the football game. So Christensen under center. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to get tripped up and maybe about 2 yards on the carry.
Nicely by Devin Schmitz.
Devin Schmitz in on the tackle for the Huskies.
Gain of about 2 brings up 2nd and goal from the 3 for the
Gain
Flyers.
of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and goal from the 3 with 1.5 minutes left to go. Handoff goes to Hoffman. Hoffman 10-5 touchdown.
Hoffman is in for the touchdown for the Flyers.
With 1:09 left to go, Hoffman runs it in from 3 yards out for the second touchdown of the game for Flandreau.
Flyers will go for 2.
Flyers are going to go for 2. Christensen drops back. He's got a man. Good. Lunday.
Christensen to Lunday for 2.
So with 1:09 left to go, Huskies have the lead 42-14 over the Flandreau Flyers. We're going to go ahead and step aside. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Todd's Electric Service with shops in Pier and Vermilion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
Yeah, I've heard that. Welcome back to Elk Point Jefferson High School, where Flandreau is getting ready to kick this ball off. 1:09 left to go. Huskies are going to win this football game 42-14. Huskies didn't have enough personnel on the field. Caden Moore comes running on late for Elk Point Jefferson. Bonilla is going to put this ball on the ground. And that's going to be picked up by Will Gary, who took a helmet-to-helmet hit there. 1 minute left to go. Huskies are going to have to snap the ball one time, and that's going to be it. So the Huskies are going to move to 5-3 on the season. The Flandreau Flyers are going to fall to 1-7 on the year.
Huskies take over. 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
Huskies are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line, but like I said, they only need to snap the ball one time, and that's going to be it. So the Huskies in victory formation. Elk Point Jefferson, again, is going to win this football game 42-14 over the Flandreau Flyers. So if everything shapes out the way it is supposed to, the Huskies should be hosting Mount Vernon Plankinton next Thursday night in the first round of the Class 11B playoffs. But we're going to have to see what happens with all the PowerPoints and everything. So we will see what the official word is. It may even be Redfield that the Huskies are playing on Thursday night. Either way, it's going to be a home game with the Huskies hosting on Thursday night. Kickoff set for 7 p.m. We will have coverage for you beginning at about 6:40 with the pregame show. But that is going to be our final score. The Elk Point Jefferson Huskies 42 and the Flandreau Flyers 14. When we come back, we're going to have scores for you. We'll recap the scoring of this game. We'll have scores from around the state and more. You're watching Elk Point Jefferson Husky football here on YouTube Live, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions.
Our focus at Union County Electric extends beyond providing great service at the lowest possible cost to our members. We care about the community and the people in it. We supply electricity to a wide variety of commercial, industrial, agricultural, and residential locations within our community. As an electric co-op, we are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. We do business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to community. It's Union County Electric Cooperative in Elk Point. UnionCounty.coop.
Because the word is that
Combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
For more details, contact Brad Fowler, your local State Farm agent in Elk Point, South Dakota, and Akron, Iowa.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover, Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Since the 1960s, McLaury Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to public and private clients in a tri-state area. They are a small firm focused on serving you with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. They will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical designed projects for you with professional, technically knowledgeable staff and an overall lower project end cost. Committed to you at McLaury Engineering in Elk Point.
Welcome back to Elk Point-Jefferson High School, where the Huskies have defeated the Flandreau Flyers 42-14. Let's recap the scoring for you. With 7:42 left to go in the first quarter, the Flandreau struck first on a 21-yard pass from Christensen to Peterson. The kick was missed by Mario Bonilla, and the Huskies trailed 6-0 early in the game, but Elk Point-Jefferson came back with an 18-yard run by Riley Schmidt. Kick was good by Carson Timmons. Huskies took the 7-6 lead. With 2:40 left to go in the second quarter, Huskies converted on a McDermott to Andrew Neerman pass from 29 yards out. Carson Timmons hit the PAT. He was 6 for 6 tonight on extra points. And the Huskies led at that point 14-6 with 10:57 left to go in the third quarter. The floodgates opened for the Huskies. Skylar Swadek ran one in from 28 yards. Timmons hit the PAT to put the Huskies up 21-6. EPJ scored just 2 minutes later off of a 45-yard fumble recovery by Andrew Neerman to take the lead 28-6. With 11:42 left to go in the fourth quarter, Riley Schmitz ran one in from 12 yards out, and he put the Huskies up 35-6. With 10:10 left to go in the fourth quarter, Skylar Swadek took one in from 21 yards out on the ground, and Carson Timmons kicked the extra point to make it 42-6. Flandreau, with 1:09 left to go, had something to say about it, though, and Ethan Hoffman ran the ball in from 3 yards out, and Christensen hit Tosh Lunde for the 2-point conversion to make the final score 42-14. Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies win this game tonight over the Flandreau Flyers, and we are now joined by head coach Jake Terry. And coach, talk about tonight. I mean, you guys came out a little bit slow in there in the first half. What did you say to the team? during halftime to get them fired up?
You just got to go out and play your game. We challenged them. They haven't done anything. We came off of a high, against McCook, and there's always talk about a little bit of a letdown. We definitely had that, but we challenged them. We go, hey, there's nothing that they're doing that you guys can't stop, and that's exactly what they did. They stepped up. They did an awesome job that second half. We went from playing really, really well against McCook, not so great. But those kids definitely made an adjustment, did a great job that second half. Really proud of the way they adjusted. That's an awesome job by those guys to come out and really rise to the occasion. We made a couple adjustments, softened some guys up a little bit, let them go make some plays, and that's exactly what they did. We're a good football team. We're excited. I think we're peaking about the right time, so that's a good opportunity for us. Next Thursday, playoffs. Here we go.
That's right. Talk about your mentality going into the playoffs. It's either going to be Mount Vernon, Plankinton, or Redfield. I've heard both with rumblings of both, so we're going to have to wait and see where the seed points fall. Talk about your transition going into playoffs now. It's a one-and-done situation.
Yep, you just got to treat every play like it's last, because it very well could be your last game that you guys go out and play. So, we'll see how it goes, but we'll get ready to go Monday morning. We got practice Monday morning, and so we'll start short week, obviously, but we'll get game prep over the weekend. And I know our kids, I'm proud of them. They've done something that hasn't been done since I was a sophomore in college. That's the last time they hosted a playoff game here at EPJ was 2006. That was a second round game, so they had to go on the road first round. So we're proud of these kids, the effort they've done, and our seniors have really done a great job of leading, and we couldn't be prouder of the way they've really stepped up and led across the board. It's an awesome feeling to kind of see these guys come together as a team, and say going forward one play at a time, one game at a time, and be ready to roll.
Talk about how important it is to have that home field advantage in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh, it's great not to have to get on that yellow cheese box. That's oh my God, it's a great feeling. I'm gonna sleep a little bit better that night knowing I don't have to get on that bus, and just being able this atmosphere here is great. We appreciate everything that we do around here. It's just a nice way to come out in front of the home fans and play a great game. So.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations on the win. Let's go get them next week in the playoffs.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's head coach Jake Terry talking to us after the game here tonight on the post-game show. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scores from around the state. Everything has gone final. Sisseton has defeated Webster area 52-8. Mount Vernon Plankinton defeated Miller Highmore Herald tonight 46-0. St. Thomas More beat Lee Deadwood 52-0. Stanley County over Groton area 6-0. A very low-scoring affair in that one. Sioux Valley defeated Garrettson 14-3. The Huskies defeated the Flyers 42-14. Custer defeated Hot Springs 30-7 tonight. Bridgewater Emory Ethan destroyed Beersford 51-0. And Woonsocket Washington Springs Sanborn Central defeated Aberdeen Roncalli tonight 55-6. So that is going to do it for us tonight. Our next broadcast will be next week on Thursday night with pregame beginning at about 6:40 from right here at Husky Stadium. Huskies are getting ready to face their first round opponent. We should find out who that is tomorrow. So be sure to tune in to the Husky Report on Facebook, on Twitter, any way that you get your news to follow who the Huskies are going to play. So for Abby Cassidy, our videographer extraordinaire all season long, I'm Mark Krebs, your voice of the Huskies all season. You've been watching Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Football, a production of Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you, good night, and go Huskies.